Okay, my name is Coach Donaldson. I am the boys head basketball coach here at Irving Nimitz. And a little bit about myself. I grew up in the Dallas area, southern Dallas area, and I went to high school at Wilmer Hutchins High School, which is kind of now defunct as a high school. Now it is under the Dallas Independent School District, but we were our own district when I went there. But I was a pretty good student, and I also was a really good basketball player in high school. Got a lot of awards and accolades as a high school basketball player, and playing basketball and being a good student afforded me to get a college scholarship. After I graduated high school, I went to Trinity Valley Community College, where I also played basketball and had a really good career. Played with a lot of professional athletes at Trinity Valley, and went there 2 years and graduated. And then after Trinity Valley, I enrolled with a full scholarship at Sam Houston State University. Played 2 years of basketball at Sam Houston, had a really good career there, and finished with a bachelor's degree in radio and television film. So basketball has been pretty much my life, but it was a tool that allowed me to go through college and get a really good education. So it means a lot to me. Basketball means a lot to me, not just playing the sport, but the game itself means a lot to me, because it afforded me a lot of opportunities. I was able to travel the world, play basketball overseas in Australia for a couple of years, and make some money. And afterwards, after my professional career, I ended up coaching. My first high school coaching career was at Lancaster High School. And while at Lancaster, we were really good. I was an assistant coach. I was an assistant under a really good basketball coach, Joe Rushing. We ended up having really good records, and I was there 8 years. We averaged 26 wins a year. Was at the regional finals on a consistent basis. And at that time at Lancaster is where I learned how to teach the game of basketball. I was a good player, but under Coach Rushing's tutelage, I learned to teach the game of basketball. So that was a lot of fun. I thought I could coach it when I first got into it, and there's a big difference between coaching basketball and teaching it. So being under Coach Rushing for 8 years allowed me to learn to teach the game of basketball, and I'm still learning. It's a lot of fun. After the career at Lancaster, I was able to get a head coaching job at my old high school. I went back to Wilmer Hutchins and was there for 3 seasons and had 3 wonderful seasons. Was at the regional tournament, all 3, went to the state playoffs all 3 years. And afterwards, I went back to Lancaster to coach with Coach Rushing 1 more year, and then I got another job at Maypearl High School. I was there for about 5 years. Those 5 years, we had a lot of success, coached some kids who signed Division I scholarships, was able to play basketball in college, and I was able to pass some of the things that I learned on to them, and they ended up having some real good careers, some of the players that I coached. And a lot of it wasn't, something that I did. I just kind of copied from someone else that I learned, and I was able to pass those things on. You got to have good players to be successful, and I've been very blessed to have really good players playing for me. So it's been fun, and now I'm here at Nimitz, and my first year was real exciting, a really fun year. We were able to go to the playoffs for the first time in 12 years, and we lost the first round game to Duncanville by 1 when it came down to the last second shot. But we really got the school involved in our basketball program, and we're really excited about the things to come. This past season was kind of an up and down year, but I had a lot of gratification out of a lot of coaching some of the players that we had. We had some real sharp kids that are able to go on to college and do some really good things. And now we're looking forward to having a great basketball season coming up this year. In a nutshell, that's kind of my basketball career and coaching career. Of course, there's a lot more to me than just basketball. I have a wonderful family. I have 2 children, and I'm married to a wonderful wife, and it's great that she's been totally supportive of my career. She's part of the team, and my kids are grown. My kids are 30 years old and 25 years old, so they're grown, and they're doing really well. So I think things are going real good, but I am committed to Nimitz High School, and I'm committed to having a great basketball program and also being a good teacher. So that's kind of pretty much my life in a nutshell.